Excellentable supports over 400 commonly used formulas of Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. And the way to apply the formula, the syntax of formulas is usually the same. So let me just show you how to apply a formula in Excellentable. To apply a formula, I'll need first to go to the edit mode, which I can either go by the Confluence edit page over here, or by clicking the quick edit function of Excellentable. So I'm just going by the quick edit function, and it will open up the Excellentable. Now here what I can do is I can, let's say in the column of total, I want to apply the sum formula or the total formula. So I can just easily write the function of sum. The moment I start writing the function of sum, it shows me what all formulas I can apply, and a brief description about that formula. So if I choose, let's say, sum, it will automatically give me a bracket and what all the starting bracket, and which all arguments I should enter for this for this function. So here I'm going to select B3 to E3 and just click enter, and it has given me the total formula. Now what I can also do is I can copy these formulas in in a very similar way. If I copy it down, uh, the columns remain the same, but the number of rows change. So for example, in the first cell, in the F3 cell, it is B3 to E3. In F4 cell, it will become B4 to C4, and B4 to E4, and so on and so forth. And the same way it will occur if I copy from left to right. That is, if I copy from B to F, the changes will occur in the same way. So let me just write down the minimum and the maximum formula, and let me just show you how easily I can write these formulas, or how easily I can copy these formulas. So I've written the minimum formula, I've written the maximum formula, and I can just copy these formulas by using, so this time I've pressed Control C and Control V. So basically I can just copy and paste these formulas as well, both by the right click and the keyboard shortcuts. One more thing I can do is I can easily do an absolute, relative, or mixed referencing. So okay, I have missed the writing the formula here. So let me just quickly write this formula, and I want to find out uh, for each region, each month, what is the contribution towards the total. So for example, I want to find out how much January North gave me towards the total of 3093 as a percentage. So let me just copy the whole thing and create another table and remove the data. So I've just created a paste, and I will delete all the original data that is there. Now I want to find out for each region, each month, what was the contribution towards the total. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to apply a relative, an absolute referencing for 3093. So let me just change this to percentage. So basically Jan for North gave me 1.78%. Now I can just put a dollar sign here, and this will give me the absolute, relative, and mixed referencing all together. So just Control C to copy and Control V, and here I have the total table, which gives me the percentage for all regions, all sets with the absolute referencing. I can even do a referencing, a mixed referencing if I want. So for example, I've for example, in the third scenario, what I want to do is I want to find out uh, what was each region's contribution towards, or each month's contribution towards its total. So for example, how much was north of January responsible for this 209 as a percentage value. And here what I'll do need to do is I'll need to do relative referencing. So 55 divided by 209, and here uh, I'll just fix the column rather than fixing the rows as well. Again, changing it to a percentage. So basically, just copy this now, and you will see I've got the totals created very quickly. Also, we have a very extensive set of documentation. In case you have any need, you can just go to the help button and it will open up the Nebula page. Also, from this help button, you can either report a bug or suggest a feature very quickly. So let's see what happens if you just suggest a feature. It will open up the service desk portal. If you're logging in for the first time, you will be asked to sign in. Which you can create an account. So, and the moment I write here, you can create a ticket. This ticket will be created as a feature request if I do it. And if I click on help, it will open up the our documentation page in Nebula. uh, your page will be slightly different than this because um, I'm here as I can actually even edit this page, so your page will be slightly different from this. Thank you, and let me know in case you have any other queries.